Well, good morning and welcome to 755 Live, about 5 minutes of what Jesus said. This week we won't be live from Ironworks Coffee, so it'll kind of be the bedroom teal curtain edition. Thank you for checking this out. If this is meaningful to you, it really helps if you like it, if you share it on social media, if you comment, like Jennifer just said, good morning. Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you for checking in today. These 755 live segments are also available at our weekday Bible plan at bible.today.church. Not only different command every weekday, memory verses every week, but some helpful resources there to read the Bible together. What these are, little soundbite versions of the commands of Jesus so that we can remember them and put them into action. And today's Jesus said, "Deny yourself daily and follow me." This comes from Luke 9:23 through 25 and Matthew 10:38. Starting in Luke, "Then he said to them all, if anyone wants to become my follower," notice, if anyone wants to become my follower, "he must deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what benefit, or what does it benefit a person if he gains the whole world but loses or forfeits himself?" And then he said something similar in Matthew 10:38. "And whoever does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me." Jesus said, deny yourself daily. Now, it's kind of funny that we're talking about this the week of Thanksgiving. This is when this was originally recorded, which is not a time period where, especially here in America, that we actually deny ourselves. Take up your cross is what Jesus said. No one at that time understood that Jesus was going to be crucified, not even his inner 12. They didn't understand the purpose that Jesus came to fulfill. But it wasn't uncommon for a rabbi in these times to tell his students something like, take up your cross. In the Hebrew alphabet, the last letter, the name is Tav, and in the original script, the letter Tav is shaped like a cross. The letter in Tav in Hebrew means truth, and that letter was often used to brand cattle and livestock to declare ownership. So to the first century listener, it wouldn't be unreasonable to think that take up your cross, as spoken by a rabbi, would have meant truth, taking up the truth, taking up his way of life. And I'm amazed at how those first 12 disciples did that. They were just ordinary guys, fishermen, tax collectors. And after a first or second encounter with Jesus, they left everything behind and followed him. And it wasn't always just right after a miracle. And Jesus didn't use any catchy sales pitches. Just follow me. But there was something about being in the presence of Jesus that inspired those disciples to leave their old life behind, deny themselves, take up the truth, and follow Jesus. Deny yourself doesn't make for a very good Facebook ad. It's not a very popular church growth strategy. It's a lot easier to promote free coffee and donuts than anyone want to die daily. And there's nothing wrong with free coffee and donuts. We do that as well. But denying yourself and taking up your cross is so countercultural today, because our culture says, oh, that's just who I am. But Jesus said, deny yourself daily and follow him. Selfishness is a false identity. And we can't even do what Jesus said through self-discipline. Those first disciples only were able to accomplish what Jesus said by literally being in the presence of Jesus. How lucky, right? Well, actually, Jesus said that we are better off than them because now we have the presence and power of the Holy Spirit. And in Galatians 5:23, part of the Spirit's fruit in our lives is self-control, which sounds a whole lot like denying ourselves. We have supernatural help to take up our cross, obey the truth that Jesus gave us, deny ourselves, and follow him. But why don't we? Well, sometimes it's because if the enemy or even our flesh can't make us bad, it'll make us busy and selfish. But being in Jesus' presence changes us, because you can't follow Jesus and follow yourself at the same time. Jesus said, "Deny yourself daily and follow me." How can we put that into practice today?